So Gold-Hearted Man, I wrote that song so quickly. It was like all this passion and sensuality and sexuality just kind of was flooding right through me. I was really adoring someone and romantically, and I just felt so overwhelmed and so much appreciation and passion for this person. And I wrote it just kind of went right through. And I kind of felt also, it was sort of unexpected, but I felt like I was channeling like all these kind of blues legends, like, you know, all these John Lee Hooker kind of musical legends in the past. It just had this bluesy thing, just flew right through me. And it was so real and so authentic, and just, there the song was. So when it was time to record it, I have to admit I was a little bit scared because there were going to be all these people in the room, and I was like, how am I going to show all this sensuality and sexuality and passion with all these people around me? It's going to be really embarrassing. But I got over that really fast. I had to get over that really fast, and I just sort of like tapped into that like passionate, sensual, sexual kind of energy, and I had courage, and I just said, I'm just gonna sing it and be authentic to this song, and kind of like this lower gut energy, like this kind of like, huh, like that huh kind of energy. I just tapped into my gut. And when it came time to sing it, we kind of dimmed the lights in the studio a little bit, and the passion and the energy and the sensuality and the sexuality and all of that energy just flowed right through me. It was so easy and effortless and wonderful and passionate. I felt it with every fiber of my being when I sang those vocals. We only did a few vocal takes, but it was so real. We didn't need to do more. It was just like real energy, real emotion. It was just as authentic, and I felt it in every bone of my body, that passion. And you know, now it's kind of funny. I'm like, what are my parents gonna think? I'm a little apprehensive about that, but it's okay. They're gonna be cool with it, and it's okay because everyone has that kind of passion. It's just being part of being human, and being sexual and sensual is part of being human. And another little bit about this song I'd love to share with you is after the bridge. The bridge ends with, "You make me feel so alive." So there's this section after with, you know, all that, oh, like all that stuff. So I am not a jazz singer, but when I was at home before we recorded this song, I love to like improv while I'm rehearsing and just kind of come up with new ideas. And I had on my iPhone, on my voice notes, I had kind of like been kind of like riffing and raffing and improving on the song, and on like that section sort of just came out, you know, that like all those woes. And I listened back to it after I just had like, it had sort of flowed through me just, you know, during rehearsal. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of amazing. That kind of fits with the energy of the song. It's this like passionate kind of climactic build, kind of like orgasmic in a way. It totally fits with the emotional arc of the song. So we ended up using that, which goes to show that you never know where ideas are going to come from and arrangements are going to come from. They can just come right through without trying hard. It can just effortlessly flow through. And I just feel like this song is just so authentic with the passion and the energy and the sensuality and sexuality. It's so real. Like I meant every note and word in that song with all my heart and all my gut and every ounce and being of every fiber of every cell in my body. That song is so real and it's so honest, and I just meant every word and felt every word when I sang it. So I hope it translates to you in some way. I hope in some part of your body, in your heart perhaps, or your gut or somewhere, you can feel how real and authentic and passionate, and how much just love and sensuality and sexuality and passion and momentum is in that song. It's just so full of emotion. So I hope it touches you in some way, and I so appreciate you listening. And that's Gold-Hearted Man.